Today I want to talk about push button light switches. They're one of the most simple details that we have throughout our old house, and I get asked about them all the time. So I thought I would show you my light switches. Here are my switches. I'm wanting to show you a 2-gang one because this controls one light on a dimmer and this one is another light not on a dimmer. And in passing, you can't really tell much of a difference. But when you get in profile, you can see a little bit of a difference between the two and how one sticks out more than the other. The main reason I wanted to make a video is that you could hear the satisfying click of turning them on and off. So this light is currently off and then on. I find it just so satisfying. I love these for the look. I love that feel of turning the light on and off. And then I also like that when I'm walking through the hallway in the dark, I can feel where the light switch is. There's no question that this is a light switch. Where some of the newer ones today, it's a little bit harder to tell. So I'm a big fan of these. In addition to the switches, we also have kind of matching outlets. So we went with the dark, simple, classic look instead of that big rectangle square that you often see now. And then the plate matches the plate of the switches as well. So this is an unlacquered brass, which is designed where when it starts out, it's pretty shiny and gold, and then it patinas over time. This one is about, I think, 1.5 years old. And you can see there's definitely a lot of fingerprints, which look kind of funny. It's like in sort of a growing pains phase, if you will. But it kind of mats it out, and so it's less shiny, and then it darkens with age. I'll show you one that I have that's a little bit older. This switch is older, and you can see it definitely has a much more matte, less shiny look to where we touch it a lot, and it has an aged, more brassy look. So it doesn't look as shiny and gold. It has much more of kind of the muted tones. And so I really like it. It adds some dimension and variation. And again, that great on and off button feel that I just love. That's about all that I wanted to show you in video. I wrote a blog post with some more information about our process of getting all of our electrical rewired and then having to put in the new switches, our decision making for choosing these instead of the fancier kind of switches, and also some resources if you wanted to buy your own switches or replacement plate covers, or if you wanted to install these in a new or an old house. So in the description box below, I have a link to that blog post with all the information that you might want to know. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments.